Colombia and the United States have a long and complex relationship. It is a history marked by both cooperation and tension. The United States, a rising power in the 19th century, saw strategic importance in Colombia. Colombia, newly independent, sought stability and recognition. The United States' interest in Colombia grew with its desire for a canal across the Isthmus of Panama. This interest, however, often clashed with Colombia's own aspirations and sovereignty. The relationship has been further complicated by issues like the drug trade and immigration. Despite the challenges, the two countries have found common ground on many fronts. They have collaborated on economic development and security. They have worked together to combat drug trafficking and terrorism. However, the shadow of history continues to hang over the relationship. The recent issue of deportation flights highlights the ongoing tensions. It underlines the power imbalance that often characterizes their interactions. Understanding this complex history is crucial for navigating the present and future of Colombia-U S relations. The construction of the Panama Canal stands as a pivotal moment in Colombia-U S relations. The United States, eager to establish a shorter trade route between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, initially negotiated with Colombia. Panama, at that time, was a department of Colombia. However, when negotiations faltered, the United States supported Panama's independence movement. This move, widely seen as interventionist, left a deep scar on Colombia's national psyche. It fueled anti-American sentiment that continues to resonate today. The subsequent construction of the Panama Canal, while an engineering marvel, further strained relations. Colombia felt betrayed by its northern neighbor. The loss of Panama was a blow to its economy and prestige. The Panama Canal episode cast a long shadow on the relationship. It highlighted the United States' willingness to pursue its interests, even at the expense of Colombian sovereignty. This historical event continues to shape perceptions and influence policy decisions in both countries. The latter half of the 20th century saw the emergence of the drug trade as a major point of contention. Colombia, unfortunately, became a central hub for cocaine production and trafficking. The United States, grappling with its own drug abuse crisis, responded with aggressive policies. The war on drugs, launched with U.S. backing, had a profound impact on Colombia. It led to increased militarization, fueling internal conflict and human rights abuses. While aimed at stemming the flow of drugs, the initiative often exacerbated violence and instability within Colombia. Despite billions of dollars in U.S. aid, the drug trade continued to thrive. It corrupted institutions, destabilized communities, and fueled a cycle of violence. The human cost of this shared battle has been immense for both nations. The war on drugs, though launched with good intentions, yielded mixed results. It highlighted the shared responsibility of tackling transnational issues like drug trafficking. However, it also exposed the limitations of a primarily militarized approach. Section 4. Deportation flights, a new point of contention. In recent years, the issue of deportation flights has emerged as a new point of friction. The United States, facing a growing undocumented immigrant population, has increased deportations. Many of these deportees are sent back to Colombia, adding to the country's social and economic challenges. Colombia, already grappling with its own internal issues, argues that it is unfairly burdened by these deportations. It points to the lack of support provided to reintegrate deportees, many of whom struggle to rebuild their lives. The deportation flights have sparked protests in both Colombia and the United States. Human rights groups criticize the practice as inhumane, arguing that it separates families and puts vulnerable individuals at risk. The controversy surrounding deportation flights highlights the complex realities of migration and the need for humane solutions. It also underscores the interconnectedness of social and economic challenges faced by both nations. Section 5. The road ahead, uncertainty and shared challenges. The relationship between Colombia and the United States stands at a crossroads. Despite a long history of cooperation, significant challenges remain. The legacy of past interventions, the complexities of the drug trade, and the contentious issue of deportation flights continue to cast a shadow. Moving forward, both countries must acknowledge the shared responsibility in addressing these issues. Dialogue based on mutual respect and understanding is crucial. Addressing the root causes of migration, such as poverty and violence, is essential for finding sustainable solutions. The future of the Colombia-US relationship hinges on finding common ground. It requires a shift from a transactional approach to one rooted in genuine partnership. Only through cooperation and mutual respect can these two nations hope to overcome the challenges that lie ahead. The path forward will require sensitivity to historical grievances, a commitment to social justice, and a shared vision for a more equitable and secure future. It is a future where cooperation, not coercion, paves the way for a stronger and more mutually beneficial relationship.